Alright, so something very basic, but it sounds nice. Theoretically, all I'm doing is I'm really taking diminished chords in half steps. So I'm going to go to a minor here. I'm going to another diminished, and then I'm going to this chord that we always play on the 2, which leads us to the 5 with the 1 on top, okay? So this is a nice way to start out your talk music, like when you sit down on the piano, to kind of establish the key that you're going to be running in. All right, so let's talk about that whole movement. So first, I have an E flat, I have a G flat, I have an A, then I have a C, a E flat, a G flat, a A, and a C. All right, so, and I'll kind of break that chord up. All right, so doesn't matter how you break it up as long as you have this melody up top, okay? So I'm going from an A to a C melody. Now I'm going to this chord, which is a D, a F, a A flat, a B. I'm gonna mirror the chord, D, F, A flat, B, and then the D up top. So, and this chord, I'm going to take the D and the B and the F and the D. All right, so that's pretty much how I would play that pass. And maybe for the first chord, I would play the C, the A, and the E flat and the C. So, all right. Now I'm going to this A minor. So I have an A, a E, a A, and a C. All right, so make sure you caught that. And I'm going to do the same type of thing. I'm going to, just invert the chord. So I start out with this C, and then I'll touch that E up top. All right, so, all right. Actually, maybe we will do something kind of like that. So we'll kind of climb it up. So after we come to this, we'll go here to this diminished chord. So in our left hand, we have the E, the G, the B flat, and the D flat. And maybe I take this G and this E, and I take the B flat and the G. So, all right, and again, this is just opening up. So, all right, and you can just like take it real slow, okay? You don't gotta rush the change. And we're taking that into this chord right here. So after you come off of this diminished right here, this E diminished, it's taking you right here. So this chord is I have the D, I have the F, I have the A flat and the C. Then I have the A flat, the C, and the F. I'm just going to invert the chord. So I'm just inverting an F minor chord. You just take that and you just take that to the 5. So you have the 2 G's, you have the C, the D, the E, the G, and the C. And you can just walk that into a 5. And you have your key established, okay? So, you kind of just work with it. You play different ways. It sounds real nice on the organ. and you'll just kind of work with it again to establish the key you're going to be playing in. So you know, when the preacher's talking, you know, just kind of take it slow. You know, kind of stay there for a second. You know, in any chord you normally play on the 5 is fine. I just did this chord right here, which is the F, the B, the E, and the A, and I use that to take me to the 1 chord, okay? But the primary change is right here. All right. And so that's the first pattern we'll talk about, and I'm going to come back in a second, and I'm going to tell you some other things that we can do as we begin to approach talk music. Now we're going to talk about another element that you can use, you know, to add some more spice and add a different twist and flavor to your talk music, and that's going in and out of other keys. So we'll go into the key of E flat. We'll touch in the key of A flat momentarily, and then we'll be in the key of D flat, okay? So we'll go play it one more time. Let's take it out. Just playing it kind of slow. You know, and you can always go back to that, you know, any progression you want to do, or and you don't have to do the exact sequence that I just did. You know, you can do a different sequence. You can just for instance 2, 5 on the 1, just touch that 1 and then go to that D flat there. You know, so all I did was let me see, I did 2, 5, 1, 4 in the key of D flat. The same progression that we did earlier with the line.